Testing, 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 testing. Okay, it's working. What's up, y'all? Finally got the scheduling thing working again. It's been a minute. I was like, I didn't want to mess with it because it was messing up a while back, but we back. Anyway, y'all, it is 9 a.m. Eastern time here in the ATL, but everybody's doing well. We're talking about how most Americans gonna be working to the day they die. Unfortunately, yeah, man. So anyway, yeah, make sure y'all check me out if you want to be on the new. I'm having a brain freeze, y'all. Got so much on my mind today. We Control You Too. If you want to be a part of We Control You Too, we're gonna start production at the end of this month. So if you want to just hit me up in the inbox, inbox. Man, I don't know why I jumped on here. I got so much stuff in my head. MindGamesUncut at gmail.com. MindGamesUncut at gmail.com. If you want to be a part of the mini documentary, make sure y'all go subscribe to the channel and check out We Control You Part 1. And just share it, man. Let's get that going before we put part 2 out. Because part 1 didn't really get the views like it's supposed to. It was just me, my first time doing a mini documentary. And this was gonna be a whole lot better, y'all. I learned from the first one. So yeah, you live and you learn. So anyway, y'all, make sure y'all do like, share, subscribe. Go look at We Control You Part 1. And if you want to be a part of We Control You P2, just hit a brother up in MindGamesUncut at gmail.com. MindGamesUncut at gmail.com. Let me see, can I put that in the chat? Let me see. Put that in the chat. Games Uncut at gmail.com. So everybody can if you want to be a part of the We Control You movement, it's gonna be good. We're gonna touch on some more stuff than the last time. And I'm getting everything together now. I'm gonna be kind of working on some stuff probably this week, but most definitely end of July, we doing starting production on it. Interviewing people and stuff like that. I already reached out to some people, so that's gonna be interesting. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do, y'all. I try to get back to the community. I try to give y'all good information because a lot of stuff out here we watching is a bunch of BS, and unfortunately, like I always tell y'all, everybody's not gonna make it. It ain't just black people. It's gonna be other people too. Anyway, y'all, let me play this audio. Then we're gonna break it down. Then we'll get the hell up out of here. I hit the gym. Got other stuff to do today. So let me here we go. Fix our homeless problem. American people are the biggest slaves of any citizenship in the entire world. Because the American people are the only people that are told, go work super hard, go take a massive amount of your life, and we're going to take at least half your money. When we take half. Excuse the music, because I don't know if they're going to let me play. You know what? Let me see something. I don't know. Because of the music. Hold on. Let me see something. People say America is the strongest country in the world. Really? Cut the Wi-Fi. Turn the power off for like 8 hours. Stop the trucks that stock the grocery stores for like an entire day. Then what happens? Here's the reality. About 90% of the microchips that power everything you own are manufactured overseas. Roughly 70 to 80% of active ingredients in all medications are manufactured overseas. That's insulin, antibiotics, inhalers, blood pressure meds, things tens of millions of Americans rely on every day to survive. As you know, around 20% of the world's oil flows through one major choke point next to Iran. And we are one disaster away from oil spiking to $200 to $300 per barrel. We don't even make the ingredients for our fertilizer. Our entire agricultural system depends on imports. America is not strong, it is dependent. We are a spoiled brat pretending we are self-made while taking for granted the fact that we are one disruption away from chaos. That's not strength, but and the future that's good for my children is a future where the United States is still the most powerful economy in the world, still the most powerful military in the world. According to all reports, that is not what will happen by 2035. By 2035, we will be at parity with at least another country, most likely China. And as we reach parity, what that means is you reach equality. As you reach equality, your superpower status goes away. You are no longer a superpower. You are a near peer power or a near peer competitor. It's very different than being a superpower because when there's competition, there's more uncertainty. There's more unpredictability. There's more danger. There's more risk. There's less opportunity. Think about the starting quarterback for a football team.
He's the starting quarterback. He is the person, is the player that will start the game, that will have the football, and nobody questions it. There's a lot of opportunity there for that person. But as soon as they start to be unpredictable, as soon as there's a new star, a new quarterback that comes in and threatens the existing quarterback, now we don't really know who's going to start. And the team doesn't really know who's going to start. And then for all we know, the team is going to have two different quarterbacks that swap in and out throughout the entire game, and the whole team performs worse because they don't know how to predict the quarterback, because the new quarterback or the old quarterback isn't the one that's always throwing the ball. And the future that's good for my children is a future where the United States is still.
America needs to be strong enough to last long enough to extend life to other planets and to get, I guess, AI and robotics to the point where we can ensure that the future is good. Like on the other hand, if we were to descend into, say, communism or some situation where the state was extremely.
And I'm playing all this to make a point, y'all. Listen.
Oppressive. That would mean that we might not be able to become multiplanetary. The state might stab out our progress in AI robotics.
Make America work again. The problem is not illegals. The problem is Americans won't work. So I think we need to start a MAWA. Let's make America work again, and then we'll be in business. Make America work again.
So
the problem is not illegal. The problem is Americans won't work.
So let me get back, because I wanted to get the one. Y'all, because I didn't want to play on music and get a strike. Let's see. Here we go, y'all.
On the other end, you have what Elon Musk calls a supersonic tsunami of AI coming to wipe out an entire category of entry-level jobs. So we may actually end up with the worst of both worlds here. You've got a group, an older group that can't afford to retire, and you've got a younger group that can't get the jobs in order to save for retirement. So on one end, you've got the 82-year-old that can't afford to stop working. And then on the other end, you have what Elon Musk calls a supersonic tsunami of AI coming to wipe out an entire category of entry-level jobs. So we may actually end up with the worst of both worlds.
All right, y'all. So let me read the comments. So I did all that to play. What's up, Brooklyn Traditions? I played all that to let you know it's crazy. Like, it's a lot of things. First off, we don't even produce a lot of jobs here in America like we used to. I know Trump's supposed to be bringing some back, so that's another problem. Then you got technology taking over. That's another problem. Then you got a lot of Americans who can't even afford. Like I say, after this right here, I think after this, probably the next 5 years, the people who actually retire, it's going to be hard for a lot of people to retire. Like I said, most Americans won't be able. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even look this up. I put this up. I had did it before. Most Americans ain't be able to pay their houses off. I get most Americans. You know what's crazy, y'all? They always tell you, a house is a house is not an asset to a certain degree. I tell people this too, and I know I'm all over the place, but we still talking about like most Americans. The topic is pretty much about Americans will be working for the rest of their life. Most Americans will be working for the rest of their life. That's a fact. That's not a myth. That's nothing. I just came up out of my head and said. You see a lot of old people at most of these companies doing security and logistic companies, Walmart, Target, places like that. You know what I'm saying? Working in Family Dollars and places like that. You know what I'm saying? You should. And my thing is, it's on YouTube. It's not just what's up, Kathy B. You got Broken Traditions up here. Make sure y'all share like this, y'all. So I got it right now. I could time stamp my videos again. So I'm not just doing random videos. So I actually set it for 9 because I got a lot of running around to do today. I hit the gym, then we got some other stuff to take care of. And I was telling everybody too, make sure if you want to be a part of We Control You P2, Broken Traditions will be in it. Kathy B, you should be in it too, right? I put the email in up top for people that want to, just hit me up. They want to get information on it. We're gonna start production in of July. We're gonna try to break this thing out in the fall, beginning of the fall. So yeah, we want to take our time on it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. Most Americans will be working for the rest of their lives. Let me see. Okay, so let me read some of these comments. This guy said, my 79-year-old neighbor goes to work every day. 79 years old, y'all. 79 years old. Neighbor goes to work every day as a stop boy. Now he worries about the price of gas to get there. He's heartbreaking. All we great yet. Damn. So what's the point of anything? America is just not it anymore. My dad still has to have a job. He is 71 and has had multiple strokes. He retired from his career. He retired from his career job at 65 with Social Security and a pension, and he still has to work at a rental car company to make ends meet. It's awful. Let me tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, and this go for black and white. Somebody said just lower the effing prices. We have to go back to two generations living same home apartment, 4 to 5 people sharing the cost dwelling instead of one or two. Let me read this again. I'm about to break it down, y'all. I am an older American who cannot afford to stop working, starting a new career at age 64. Oh my God, that's crazy. National average rent is 16 to 2,500 in the US. That's facts. New gens aren't loyal to companies anymore. Yeah, cuz why stay in the same entry level position for 5 to 10 years because no one above you is retiring? Might as well job hope for those 5 to 10 years and try other things to see if there's something better. This the thing, man. It's so many ways to hit this. First off, you got to make better decisions when you're younger. I messed. I made a lot of. I'm trying to play catch up myself. I made some bad decisions when I was younger. You got to hold yourself accountable first. You can't blame the white man. You can't blame nobody but yourself. You don't want to go out went out here and had these children early like myself, trying to be grown. I don't blame my parents because I had both parents in the household, in the house. You know what I'm saying? That was my decision. I nobody didn't tell me to go out and get all them credit cards. I know I couldn't afford. Shouldn't be getting a bunch of credit cards anyway. Nobody didn't tell me to go out and buy a house, this big house that I wanted, because it's got all these rooms and 2-car garages and all this and big yard. Knowing I can't afford it. Nobody didn't tell me to go get that. Them 2 cars. Nobody told me to go get a Hellcat. Nobody didn't tell me to go get a Mercedes. Nobody don't tell me to go and eat out every week, every day. You know what I'm saying? Nobody didn't tell me to do that. Nobody didn't tell me to go take all these major big vacations without planning it out. You know what I'm saying? Just on the fly, we're just gonna go on this big vacation. That's on you. You can't get mad at anybody but yourself. And that's for anybody. I don't care what color he is. That's a fact. And that's what's wrong with this damn country. You know what I'm saying? People are living above their means. You don't think about it. If you don't have no kids, why the hell you got a big ass house for? If your children are grown, why the hell? I know people downsizing. I got a partner, he got like a man, like a million, almost $1 million home now. His kids are grown. There's no need to be in there no more. He's like, hey, I'm downside. Sell it, do short sale on it. Yeah. I'm a simple person, y'all. Give me a simple car, simple crib. I'm good. I just want a peace of mind. Let me make my investment. So when it's that time for me to retire, I'll be good. I got my social security. I got my portfolio looking nice. You know what I'm saying? I got other investments going on. I'm good. You're gonna have to have multiple streams of income anyway, up to you to the time you even get it to retirement. You'll be a fool to be just working. You got to have multiple streams of income, y'all. Warren Buffett said it best. He said, I don't see how anybody in America could survive off of one income. And if you're in a relationship, you and that woman, that man need to be working together. All that, I know everybody talk the 50-50 talk. It's nothing wrong with that. I don't think nothing wrong with that because at the end of the day, I had this conversation with somebody earlier. If you if you rely on one person to bring the income in that house, think about it. You can have some savings. You might have a little money put up. It all depends on the lifestyle y'all living. If that man have a bad accident or he just gets sick, he can't work anymore, you're gonna lose everything. See, people don't think about stuff like that. You're gonna lose everything. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just, you ain't gotta agree with me. I'm just kicking facts here. I see it all the time with people. Check this out. Most Americans will indeed be working for the remainder of the day. BLS data confirms the employment rate in holding steady at around 59.2% with the civilian labor force. Participation rate sitting at 61.8%. The national average work week hovers nearly 34.3 hours. While the standard Monday 9 to 5 grind remains the norm, surprisingly, structural shift is unfolding in the American workforce right now. Long-term predictions driven by inflation and insufficient retirement savings About 1/3 of Americans expect to work until they physically cannot. Approximately 35% of employed people work from home any given day. Older demographics. The percentage of Americans 65 and older delaying retirement has been consistently rising over the last 2 decades. Yeah, man. Yeah. See, this is what I'm saying. Most of the people who ain't ready to retire, they went. This is the thing you can't do, man. You can't do this. You can't turn around. Okay, I'm 51. You think I'm gonna go get me a brand new house at 51? You think I'm gonna go, unless I gotta get a car? I mean, my car paid for. I'm not gonna buy that. I'm gonna ride that to go till the wheels fall off. And then when I do get another car, I'm probably buy it cash. You know what I'm saying? You got to think smart when you get a certain age. And if you got kids, and what were you up here at 50 and 45 out here trying to have some kids? I mean, each his own. Do what you want to do. To me, that just don't make any sense. It makes no sense at all. So, yeah, man, I'm on here. I get my rant. 16 minutes in. What say you? Like, share, subscribe. Make sure, like I said, if y'all want to be a part of the We Control You P2 movement, we will be starting production at the end of this month of July. My fault, it's still June. Yeah, man, we're gonna make it do what it do. This is gonna be better than part one. I learned my mistakes from part one. Part one was good, but we're gonna make this even better. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, just live a frugal lifestyle, man. You know what I'm saying? Cook. Don't go out and eat all the damn time. It's good to cook. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember last time I actually went out to eat, man. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. That being said, y'all, I'm out of here. Peace.